Hello everyone, this is the college football 25 game, and we're doing Dynasty mode here. If you like Road to Glory, please watch other nights. We have that on. We are playing through as Tennessee this season. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to support the channel. So last week we had a really tough game. We only won by one touchdown, but as it says here, woo! Yeah, it was a close one. Arkansas tests conference foe Tennessee, but the Volunteers prevailed 10-3. Talk about a low-scoring game. The defense was crazy for both teams. Arkansas played really well. We were at Arkansas, which made it really tough, even though they're not even ranked, and we're number 5 in the nation. As you can see, I've moved up to level 6 now, so that's great for me as far as a coach, and I got some coins now to play with. Let's take a look at the top stories. Hatred renewed. Rivals Florida State and Clemson are preparing for a ranked contest in Tallahassee, number 20 and 25. So it'll be interesting to see what happens there. Let's go into our recruiting area and see what's going on here with each of our recruits. So this one, we asked them to come in for a visit on week 7, and I think we're not quite to week 7. What week are we on? Week 6. Okay, so next week this person comes to visit us. Hopefully they like us. Right now we're second to Wisconsin. This person's coming to visit. We're third to Texas A&M and Wisconsin. We lost a little ground there to Wisconsin. They're coming to visit us before those actually 3 other places. So hopefully that works in our favor. This one we're first, and they're coming to visit us on week 9. We're first by a lot. This one, they're coming to visit us week 8. We're behind Arkansas, and they're going to visit Arkansas before us. So they may decide to go with Arkansas instead of us. We'll have to see how this plays out. This one, we're barely ahead, and it looks like Florida State made a lot of gains here. But we made their top 5 here, and they're coming to visit us on week 8. This one we're ahead by a lot. They're going to come visit us on week 5, which is now, so they're here with us. This one we made the top 3 barely. That was top there between us and Kentucky. And they're coming to visit us this week. So we just moved in, and Kentucky moved out right at the last moment when they came to their top 3. So we barely made the cut there, and we're pretty far behind South Carolina and Arkansas. But they're visiting us first. Hopefully that helps us quite a bit. So this person has verbally committed to us, so that's great to see. They did it from the very get-go, very beginning of the season. This is a wide receiver, 4-star. Here we got someone who has come to visit us on week 8. And right now we're ahead of Auburn and Georgia. This one here, they haven't got far enough along yet, I think, to... Yeah, we can't schedule a visit yet. But right now we're second to Clemson. And Clemson has offered them a scholarship. Right now we're in their top 8. We're number 2. Man, Georgia passed, I guess that's Oklahoma University, Ohio, I don't know which one, but they're going to visit them on week 13, and they don't even plan to visit with Georgia yet, and Georgia still passed them. We're still number 3 here. They're supposed to be visiting us this week. This one verbally committed to Oregon, so I think we can, let's remove them from our list because we don't. Yeah, we'll keep a track of the ones that we were following unless we hit over 35 targets. So it would be interested to see, we were second, and then they went with another university who they haven't even visited yet. They're planning to visit on week 11. So this one here, let's see if there's anything we can do here. Can't schedule a visit yet. They're still working on their getting down to their top 8. And we're number 3 there behind Kentucky and Georgia. Looks like top 5 schools all have offered a scholarship, and speed is in their name, so they must be good. Alrighty. This one, it looks like we're on top right now. They're down to their top 5. They're going to come visit us on week 9. This one here, we're on top, and they're going to visit us on week 8, and they're about to narrow down to their top 3, so that's a good thing we're in their top 3. Alright, this one, looks like they're still haven't got down to their top 8 yet. Right now we're first, barely over West Virginia. West Virginia has offered them a scholarship, so we got to keep an eye on this person here. This one's coming week 7. We're ahead by a lot of schools. Of course, this is only a 3-star here. This is one of the 3 stars that we were going after, so it might be easier for us to get them anyways. So we'll see how this works out. Next up, back up to the 4 stars again. Everybody so far has been 4 stars, I'm pretty sure. Yep. It was just this, there was this one 3-star that we're going after because there's no other roll Bs out there. So I don't know what to do. So, alright, next, let's see, did we talk about this one? Yeah, we'll see what's going on here. Yeah, they're not ready yet. We're on top right now. They're trying to get down to their top 5. This one we're second to someone. They're down to their top 8, and they're not ready for a visit yet. So I'm going to get to the top 5. This one, oops, that's not what I wanted to do. We are first, and they're coming to visit us week 9. And this one we are first, and they're coming to visit us on week 7. So this one here, we're second to Georgia, and they're not ready for a visit yet. So we're doing hard sale on them, right? I mean, not hard sale, but send the house. Who are we sending the house on? Okay, the ones with the clocks, right? Yeah, so if they're coming to visit, we switch to hard sell. So this one here, I think we should be sending the house on this one to try to pass up Clemson here. Yeah, let's send the house there. Surprised we weren't. Maybe I missed someone. So let's go back here. We offered a scholarship here. Let's yeah, we're not to the school visit yet, so we need to send the house here. Okay. Alright, we're sending the house here. Oh no, TV time. Okay, it has the same symbol, I guess. Okay. And this one here, we need to send the house. So right now we're doing football influencer. That's a 3-star. Alright, and this one, I think we need to send the house. Oh. Alright, and this one, we need to send the house. Alright, and this one we haven't sent to house yet, so let's do that. Oh wait, no, that one's coming for that one's coming for a visit, so right? Yeah, visit scheduled. Alright. Yep. Visit scheduled there. Are we doing? Let's double check also all these that. Okay. Huh. That's interesting. Okay, so on this one we're sending the house, the clutch there. We need to send the house. And I need to send the house there. Alright, that leaves us with 200 hours. So, I know we scouted this one, I didn't really mean to, but we need to add some actions if they're coming to visit us. Yeah. Alright, so I think we need to hard sell. Let's look at what they care about. Maybe that one. The S. Yeah, let's go to starter. Okay. Let's go down here. Let's add action. Let's do hard sell. And yeah, let's do that strategy. Okay, let's see here. Let's do a hard sell. Let's see here. Yeah, let's do this one, aspirational. Hard sell here. We're using up a lot of hours, but that's okay. We're trying to get these people. So, house one. Okay, there we go, the clutch. Alright, we only got 40 more hours here. We'll use it on this guy to do a hard sell. Wow. Yeah, let's. try to do this coach favorite. Alright, that uses all of our hours there. Alright, so we got a lot going on here. We could hard sell on some more people. But we're just trying to go. We only got so many hours we got to work with. We're always going to have some we do more than others. Alright, now let's look at our coach skills. And let's go back here. We got 1 out of 4 on everything there at the top. So that's good for us. So now we want to start focusing somewhere else. And I notice a lot of our people are focusing on recruiter. So I think this costs 10 coins to unlock. So we just did that. And I guess to upgrade in here, you gotta have 5 coins for each one of these things. So what we'll do is focus on that next, so that way we're better at recruiting. We'll see how it goes. It's a little late right now to be improving in the recruiting area, but you know, it is what it is. I noticed our offensive coordinator and our defensive coordinator are pretty good in this area. So we're going to start improving there. And they're just as good as us at the tactician level. And they're elite recruiters. So that's good for us that they're elite recruiters. I don't know how much they play a role. Alright, let's head to the next week here. To week number 7. See what happened here. So we had some people get down to their top 3 and top 8 schools. Here we go. And it looks like we lost a couple already that committed to South Carolina and Oklahoma. We try to do what we can, right? So looks like 6 out of these 8 we're still targeting. So right now we're 3rd here. We're 1st on these 5, and then we were 3rd here. They went to South Carolina. They went to, I think it's Oklahoma. So people make their decisions. You know, in the end, you can do all you can. Sometimes it just boils down to what the person wants to do. All right. So before we get into the game, let's take a look at our schedule. All right. So we've played FCS Southeast. Looks like they don't play anymore besides that one time. I think that was a filler for maybe Chattanooga. But we played NC State. They're 3-3. They're not even ranked anymore. They were ranked when we played them. Kent State, they're 1-4. Oklahoma, they're 3-2. They're still ranked. So it's good that we beat them because they're still doing well. And Arkansas, they're 4-2. So looking up, coming up in the next few weeks here, we have Florida. That's probably going to be a tough game just because it's Florida. Even though they're not ranked, kind of like it was with Arkansas, that was a tough game, 10-3 there. Alabama, we're going to be playing number 7 Alabama, so that's going to be really tough. Fortunately, it's at home. Fortunately, this game's at home too. And then we have a bye week. Then we play Kentucky at home. That's great. We play Mississippi State at home. That's great. Then we play Georgia, number 3 at Georgia. Yeah, we'll see how that goes. We play UTEP at home. Not worried about that. And we play Vanderbilt at Vanderbilt. Now, they've had some close games with some people that they shouldn't have this year, so we'll see what happens with them. And so it looks like South Carolina did beat Ole Miss there. So they overcame a ranked team. Let's just see where we are. We're still 5th because we had a bye week, but nobody shifted up above us or down below us. Looks like Georgia moved back above us here. So interesting. Let's take a look at the conference standings. All right. Right now it looks like we are 4th, behind Georgia, South Carolina, and Texas A&M. Even though Georgia's lost a game, it wasn't in the SEC, so that's good for them. So we're 2-0 in the SEC. That's good, and I think we're 5-0. We'll see if we can keep this going. Players of the week. Looks like nationally we did not make it. And also SEC-wise we did not make it. So, is what it is. But we've made it in times past, both nationally and SEC-wise. And we'll see Heisman watch if... yeah, James Pierce is still up there. He's second right now. So that's great for him. We want the best for him and like to see him do well. It's more prestige for him and more prestige for a university. So here we go. The Volunteers versus the Gators. Bragging rights. Which team will leave Neyland Stadium heartbroken in this year's rivalry clash? So this is one of the two rivals of Tennessee. We have Florida and Alabama. So they're 3-2 and 1-1 in the SEC. We're 5-0 and 2-0 in the SEC. So hopefully we go in there, and since we're at home especially, we can hopefully show up. We'll see what happens. All right, so comparing our teams, they're a little better than us overall. Offense, defense, and overall there. So pretty equal matchup. So we'll see what happens. Apparently we've been a little bit better executing. That's why we're higher ranked.
Stadium in Knoxville, one of the great venues in all of college football and home to the Tennessee Volunteers. And this crowd knows that when the Vols run through the tee, they are in for a show. There's nothing quite like a great rivalry matchup in college football. The bitterness, the intensity, the lifetime of memories that will come as a result of what we're about to see in this one. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Florida Gators, taking on the 5th-ranked team in the land, the Tennessee Volunteers. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up.
All right.
The Gators will put total leather and will get started. Fielded in the end zone, it's Lewis.
I didn't get very far. Just at 12.
Pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. So Tennessee's return team certainly didn't do the offense any favors there. There are always butterflies to start a game, but when you have a rivalry like this, the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive, guys.
They aren't all the same. We say that, but we know differently. The blood is boiling. The temperature is hot. Jesse, you want this week more than most.
Yeah, Florida had an injury in the first play.
Everything just seems to be heightened, right? The game seems to be moving faster.
We got a lot of yards. That's good.
The crowd noise feels louder. Your composure will be tested early in a game like this.
That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. They'll go right back to him. And he was fortunate not to lose.
Didn't lose anything there.
Able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. These guys have really performed at a high level in SEC play, and the task is to try to keep this groove going.
Yeah, when you start the season like this, man, this is exactly what
first
you
down.
drew up. Win your conference, be great in your conference, get to the conference championship.
Third down conversion.
Put the cart before the horse, Palmer, but great start.
No doubt. To win the SEC is a long road. You know about that. I know about that personally. And they just got to take one game at a time. They've done an outstanding job of doing that this year.
I know you want to prepare for every game the same way, but there's just something different about rivalry games, Jesse.
It's because, Reese, I think players are aware that games like this define your legacy as a player. Your record in rivalry games is something that people are going to talk about for years and years down the road. You have got to show up and play your best football in games like this.
Keeps the legs moving. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
Broke loose a little bit there.
It's a really good sign if you're on offense. You're putting it on your offensive line on third down. Critical down and distance, opening drive of the game. Let those guys fire off, get a hat on a hat. You can run the ball, pick up the first. You're around midfield. And all things looking pretty good here early for this offense.
It is a maxim of Tennessee football that you must be physical.
Physical. It's just kind of people they are, right? Tennessee people are physical. They want to do the dirty work. They're willing to do the dirty work, and you love it when your team has a bunch of grinders, a bunch of physical guys, a bunch of blue-collar guys that want to work.
And a nice, solid pickup there before the defense wrestles into
I'd like to pick up a little bit more.
I like it. Just frustrate the defense. Get that 5 to 6 yards. Make them honor the run. Make them know that you're willing to run the football and run it effectively.
Across the 25, he's got room.
Nice.
He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
Looking for a physical
man.
attack from the gun.
We lost a yard.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
We're trying to run the ball on first down, guys, but just nothing doing up front. Their offensive line got blown up on that play. There was nowhere for that guy to go.
From the gun, the ground game.
There's a flag.
They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Hold it, open.
10-yard penalty.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. They'll line up for a second down play. Here we go. Takes the handoff. It's Sampson. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
And I know it's not a first down, but I still like the way they ran the football here. Just try to make the next third down manageable. Try to get it where it's not as predictable. I think the offense did a really good job being smart there, taking what the defense gave them.
Fire to the right, complete. And sure, tackling
I guess
there
we'll have to
to
kick
keep
the
them
field
from
goal.
getting to the first down marker. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. And he'll try it from the right hash, and the angle shouldn't be too bad from this distance.
We missed it.
And he missed it.
Hit the goalpost.
Kicker tried to
Golly.
tack a few more on the scoreboard, guys, and couldn't do it.
Well, that's one the kicker would like to have back. That's a kick he should be making in his sleep.
Yep. Not bad. Man, we made all those yards and didn't score. That's why it's tough. Rivalry game, right? Yeah, those fans look
The
disappointed.
Gators sending the offense back to work. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Makes the quick grab. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. That was a really nice catch and an even better run after the grab.
Yeah, and get the ball to your playmaker. What's good about having him in the slot is he can go either direction. You can get him matched up on somebody that's not as fast, and you watch, he can run away from those linebackers or safeties.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to throw. It's Mertz. Fires to the tight end. And that is good versatility there, and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. And you can give all the credit to the crowd for that one. Offense, no chance, and call for the false start.
Nice.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Decibels rising as the crowd gets
Way to go,
behind this
fans.
defense on
Thank
third
you all.
down.
Way to go, crowd.
They go to the draw. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale.
Yeah, we did pretty good till we got to about the 10-yard line.
Sometimes you see the offenses sort of settle in, find areas to probe after that first quarter. The Gators will try to pin them back with the punt. Kicks it high, and it's just hanging there as if it has helium in it and floating down toward the earth.
Damn, couldn't get anywhere.
And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. You want to talk about taking the wind out of your sails. Drive the ball down the field and miss the field goal, David.
You know what? Don't leave it up to kickers. Execute better offensively. I think you move the ball nice. You got to keep that in mind. But Paul,
first down,
stay aggressive
nice.
And don't settle for field goals.
Yeah, because you got to know there's just no margin for error right now. You just have got to be able to execute at a high level.
They have a first down at the 41-yard line. They'll give it to him again.
Didn't get anywhere.
Right there.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. He's
first down.
At the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play.
Well, I know this is an offensive line that has a ton of pride. They want to come out each and every game and really impose their will on the D-line. They got just enough push there on that run play to pick up the first.
Oh, I got him hard.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
2nd and 2, and 4 receivers spread all over the field. And he really needed
to
hold on to
incomplete?
that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw
First
your
down.
primary target like he was in that last one.
Offenses that are great on 3rd downs, what do they do most of the time? They keep it in manageable situations where they're not predictable, not just drop it back to pass. They do it here on 3rd and short. They convert. This offense has been so efficient on 3rd downs all throughout this season.
Knocked down, but not before he crossed into the red zone and picked up 4 yards down to the 17.
It's the MO of this offense, and they really put a lot on the offensive line to go out and really try and establish their dominance and their assertiveness, and they've done a good job
First and goal.
early in this game running the football.
They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. The Vols will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Looking downfield, it's Iamaleava. Lets it fly.
Oh, no.
It's picked off.
Who says defensive backs don't have hands? Nice job breaking on the football and making the catch. A lot of times you see guys swat it down.
This is why we
You see them
don't
trying to
throw
catch
the
it.
ball
Looks like
in
they
this
have two
game
left
because
hands.
all the
Defensive
interceptions.
backs don't catch real well. Nice job.
We have much
breaking
more
on the football.
control if we
Nice
run
job
it.
securing the INT and actually catching it.
Jeez.
Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
He wants to pass it on 2nd down. Makes his connection. Tackled immediately after the catch. Last time these two got together, it was a tight one, Jesse.
It seems like every time these two teams play, the game just feels faster, right? Because it is a rivalry game. There's just a greater sense of urgency when we see these teams match up.
Oh, yeah.
And they
Sacked.
get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
And the Gators will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He's got great speed. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards.
Yeah, but it matters halftime.
That's going to wrap up the first half here.
Nobody scored. Wow.
The halftime update.
Thanks so much, guys. And I need not tell you, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotion. And no surprise, we saw just that in the first half today.
Nothing to nothing.
Compelling first half for a variety of reasons. Yes, there's a substantial lead to talk about, but I think it all starts with this defense that has more than made its share of big plays. If things keep trending in this direction, you can bet a ton of those backs and receivers
What's
are
the
going to
substantial
spend a lot
lead
of
they're
time
talking
in
about?
ice baths before the end of the day. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Gators sending the offense back to work. There's certainly room for improvement after that scoreless first half stalemate.
Yeah, we've set offense back 30 years in that first half, but we've got a whole new half to play here. So why not come out on this first drive and make a statement and
30 years. Dang.
get us back into the age of contemporary country?
You sound very discouraged as I sound encouraged. That's great defense. Phenomenal defense in the first half. Who doesn't love a 0-0 halftime game?
Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down.
And that's why play action is going to be big in this game. You saw how it just frees the second level of that defense just for a second and allowed the tight end to work himself vertically down the field. But how about this guy after the catch, right? So hard to bring down. What a weapon.
A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Halfway there on first down.
Man, their offense picked up the second half.
Dropping back, it's Mertz. It's complete.
Man, really good.
Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down.
You got to give the O-line a lot of credit there because it gave the receiver time to work all the way across the field on the drag route against zone coverage. Quarterback gets it to him. He's able to turn it up and get a first down.
There's a flag.
And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag.
Hold it, open.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. The Gators are moving quickly down the field. He's looking to pass. Finds his tight end.
It's important on offense to get the tight ends involved in the passing game. These are big fellas that can run. And this guy's a big target, so nice job on that play.
They'll give it to Johnson. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-game land. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. Looking to throw,
Stop
and he
him.
needs a chunk play. Complete downfield. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down.
Oh,
So
no.
they're going to send out the field goal unit to try.
Oh, no.
He's
Did not
going
take
to
the
have
lead.
to break out the thunderfoot on this one, a 57-yard attempt. That is no
Great.
good. Kicker couldn't quite get it through, and the scoreboard remains the same.
All right, we got to do something now that we're on offense. Defense has been the name of this game. And our crowd has helped us quite a bit.
Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. That last drive was a punch in the gut, throwing the pick in the red zone, Jesse.
Yeah, it just seemed like there was some miscommunication down there in the red zone. David, this drive, the QB and receivers just
Second
have
and
to do a
three.
better
That's good.
job being on the same page.
Yeah, and I think you pull the positives, right? We moved the football down the field. We had a chance to score, but we can't let those opportunities slip between our hands. Let's go get some points.
Yeah, we've had two slip between our hands.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Tackle is made at the 48. It's a pickup of 5 and enough for the first down.
Now, I love when players understand situations and they understand where the first down marker is and they understand where I got to get to. A lot of people you'll see run north-south and try to bounce out wide and make big plays. Sometimes it's not about making big plays. Sometimes it's about getting that first down to to make
A
sure
lot of
they
yardage
get an
there.
extra set of downs.
Great
instead of
job.
trying to make those big touchdown runs.
He's racked up 92 yards on the ground, and he just continues to turn in productive performance after productive performance. That's how you lead the nation in rushing. Grabbed behind the line. It's McCoy.
That's good
This
yardage.
quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
Noses his way forward, maybe gets one. They'll mark it at the 18. Great shot at a field goal from here. You don't want to be reckless and take it off the board, but you got to go for the score. To the ground to try to move the chains. The Volunteers will move the sticks.
You're jumping over your players here.
Knew what they needed to get that
Watch where
first
you're going.
down, so they dial up the running play, and they get just enough to keep the drive alive.
In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again.
That was okay.
Down after a gain of 5. It's at the 9-yard line.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Just going to keep it after the snap.
Yes!
Touchdown ball!
Touchdown, Tennessee!
With the 6.
Woo! Rock that baby.
And finally, somebody gets on the scoreboard. A first half of no points, 0-0. Now in the 3rd quarter. Sometimes when you get that rhythm and that offense rolling, sometimes it's hard to stop. So let's see if this is a trend setter. Let's see if this starts the offensive momentum.
Go, Nico.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0.
Awesome.
So that's a 60-yard touchdown drive. And what a way to finish it with a 9-yard touchdown run. The kickoff team out there and ready to go. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. The running back has it.
Wow.
Drop behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
That was awesome.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Now the play fake.
Oh.
And the pass falls incomplete. That's how we'll wrap up the 3rd quarter of play. But now, time for the 4th quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Tennessee has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. Back on the field after the break, and we'll start the quarter here on 3rd down.
Took him down.
Looking for a man. It's Mertz. They'll run the screen.
Yes.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They tried to set up that screen. The problem was, David, they left a big hole in it for the tackle.
And just a great job by the defense. Like, that's a fool you play. That's a trick you play. It gets you to run upfield, rush the passer, slip it behind you. The defense did not bite. Great play. Great job stopping him on 3rd down.
He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Tennessee ready to go to work the big orange offense on the field. If you like old-fashioned, grind-it-up, run-over-'em football, that last touchdown drive was for you, Jesse.
That was impressive, man. Great blocking up front.
Oh, that was
Tough
terrible.
Physical running by these ball carriers.
And now you wonder how the defense responds. Like, are they going to get way more aggressive to try to stop the run? I got to do something to break the rhythm of that running game.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground.
Ugh.
And a good solid
They're not doing
pickup
that great.
before the defense cuts him down.
Well, this offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
Nice.
Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36.
And that's a nice third down conversion for this offense. And I'll tell you what, the struggle for this offense has been stringing those first downs together. They're not in the top 50 in college football in first downs. They'll get
we didn't get anywhere on that one.
Let's see if they can put multiple first downs together and get one of those long drives going.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down.
First down.
And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the first down. And the balls are flying down the field. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Quick timeout called by the defense.
Florida's trying to save all the time they can to come back.
Time as possible for their offense.
It's just so nice to know you can start off on first down with positive plays. Positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good second down.
Off the RPO, complete.
3rd and 1.
And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
And if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Just keep running the football. Everything is going according to plan right now. They've been able to stay on the field. They put some nice plays together back to back to back, and they're bleeding the clock. This is exactly what you practice for situations like this. Just keep doing what you're doing.
On second down, let's see if they go right back to the run and put this game on ice. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still, just a very short game.
So close.
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
Inches away.
Deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. They'll try to power their way ahead. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Well, this guy's been eating them alive all game long. Finally, though, David, you wonder if the defense has been able to make some adjustments, find something positive to help slow this guy down.
Hey, baby steps, right? That's a tackle for a loss. I know he's got over $100 on the game, but this defense is definitely going to have to be more aggressive, commit more guys to that bad man.
They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. For this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate a first down.
Well, and the good thing is there's not a ton of game pressure because the other side's not scoring either. But if you can find that one thing, get that one positive play, and then maybe you get those juices going and something can start to build.
He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. And he can't find anyone open, and down
they're going to go for it.
Goes. A sack here late in the 4th. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Got the quick pass. Goes out of bounds on the play, and he's got him set up 1st and goal. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. So that defense keeps the lead right where it is and a chance to build on it, David.
Yeah, the defense did a great job. Now, the offense, you know what you're going to get from this defense. They have to be aggressive. They're trying to get the football back later in the game, Jesse.
Because they're going to be so aggressive too, David. You know, on offense now, you have a chance to break one maybe in the run game or finding a one-on-one matchup in the passing game to really pad the lead.
The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? If they can pay off this 3rd and goal with a touchdown, it might be getting a little tough to swallow over there on the other sideline. Jumped on top of the pile.
And how about the response from this defense? Put in a horrible situation, horrible field position. Jesse, they bowed their necks 3 times in a row.
Yeah, and it's a sudden change situation, and they practice that all
Made that one. Yes.
You have to have guys on the field playing with a sense of urgency. This has been awesome defensively.
Now it takes a touchdown to beat you and not a lot of time to get it if you cover the kickoff well. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to go up top on first down.
Oh! Hey!
Just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. One more play to pad the stats. Back to pass, it's Mertz. Here's a throw downfield late. And the ball falls to the ground, incomplete.
Wow.
The game is over, and that's just
sort of close game, but not super close.
There is a long and storied history of great games between these two rivals, and this chapter adds another to that.
And we shut them out.
Really
wow, we shut out the Gators.
By the winning team as well here. They weren't overhyped in this game. They came out, they looked prepared, they were calm, definitely confident. And David, they were able to go out and execute well enough to get this one.
Should have been
And it's hard in these rivalry games
13 to
with all the
nothing, not 10 to
emotions
nothing.
running so
I missed that
deep.
one field goal.
You sometimes get overzealous. Sometimes you get too many penalties. It's hard to rein in your emotions, but they did. They kept it in check, and now bragging rights for a whole year.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Wow. So nobody scored in the first half, and then we score in the second half of the football, and with a touchdown and a field goal. Let's take a look at this one play again. Which one is it? So this one? Not that one. Oh well. We'll continue on. Alright, we're halfway to level 7. Great. Victorious, Tennessee earns a mid-season conference victory over Florida in Knoxville, 10-0. Alright, we'll see you all next time.